Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another 20th Century Geek production. I'm Scott Weatherly, and I'm hoping you're having a fantastic day. Whenever you're watching this, I hope it's wonderful where you are. How are you doing? I hope you're well. I'm good, thank you very much. Right, what are you here for? Well, we're going to be talking about trailers. I go back and I watch a trailer from back in the day, from yesteryear, to see does the marketing still work? Does it get me hyped? Does it get me pumped? Do I want to see the film? And does it represent the film that we know and love today? Or is it just a bunch of marketing gumph that lied to us? We shall go back and see. Today, we're going to look back at a sci-fi classic. One of those milestone films that I think a lot of people are going to know about. But before we do, before I go and I give that review of that trailer, tickle the like button. Go and tickle that like button. Slap the subscription button so you know you're definitely going to get all these more videos when you come out. And just to make sure you really know what's coming, punch those notification icons right in the face. Really give it a good slapping. Let YouTube know you care. Okay, we're going to be doing The Matrix. 1999, the Wachowski siblings, as it is now. So please sit back, let's have a look at this trailer. Let's dive in. Okay, here we go, jumping into The Matrix. So I'm always curious because this is a bit of a milestone film. Came out the same year as Star Wars Phantom Menace. So, you know, did it stand up? It did stand up because people thought about it. We had preconceptions. Whoa, there you go. Getting Matrix in there straight away. A bit of Keanu Reeves. This film, I had no preconceptions about this film when I saw it. And this is... Can you imagine seeing this for the first time back in the day? For those younger kids watching this, this is now 22 years old. Bloody hell. This was a bit of a revelation, you know, special effects and stuff. But also this idea of a story.
That has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. What truth?
So this digs into this idea of simulation theory. This looks good today. Like, these films still look good.
You are a cancer of this planet, and we...
I love the fact it keeps giving me little glimpses. I'm watching this and not really knowing what this was about, but...
Welcome to the real world.
Very 90s music.
So you're here to save the world.
So what do you need? Guns. Lots of guns.
No one has ever done anything like this.
That's why it's going to work.
Buckle your seatbelt, Dorothy. Because Kansas is going bye-bye.
So all this still stands up as a modern trailer. This is probably one of those, you know, early conceptions of the modern trailers. But like, you're getting all the bits and pieces. I mean, the fantastic lobby scene. You're not really getting the whole story though. You know, there's... Oh, that was what I was going to say. Is there anything around there about the weird camera angles and stuff they did? I mean, they really are. They're just showing the glimpses, which I think is really cool. Not really spoiling anything, though, are they? You still wouldn't know what the hell was going on if you watched this film.
No one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself.
You have to see it for yourself. Red pill, blue pill. Does this work for us? Does it stand up? Well, there you go. That's the Matrix. So, let's see what we thought about it. Okay, so see, what do we think about that? The Matrix, so 1999, so I say it's actually, you know, it was 2 decades, it was over 2 decades old. That's incredible to me, because, you know, I'm a lot older than that. But watching this film, or knowing what the film is, and then watching this trailer, I think it actually represents the film rather well. I think they did a fantastic job, without actually spoiling the film, which is fantastic, because I think that's the key to a good trailer. I love the fact that the first things you get from Keanu Reeves is now his signature. Whoa. I don't know if that was his thing then, or if that made it, if it was like his I'll be back. Not sure, but that's interesting. I like the fact that they just keep drip feeding this information. And some of the imagery in this, I mean, that's what this film is about. Like, the plot was the plot. It's a very sort of, it's obviously inspired by anime and manga and that sort of thing, and some of these sort of cyberpunk ideas around simulation theory and those sorts of things. But It's more like the visuals. This was a visual film, you know, which sounds daft because it's a film, but this was all about the visuals. And I like the fact that they kept sort of throwing little bits in there. You get to see the trickling down of the numbers and the numerals and the digits that is the Matrix. You get to see the interpretation of the Matrix, or what Neo finally gets to see, and also you get to see some of the really fantastic uses of camera angles. So I forgot what it's called now. The bullet motion. There you go, bullet time. So that thing of like the stopping, they'd run round, or they'd stream around a shot, as well as sort of doing some of the gymnastics, I suppose if we want to call it, for want of a better word, in the lobby scene. So I think this is actually a really good starting point. I think they've done a fantastic job as a trailer. So whoever did this trailer, well done. I think it's a fantastic representation of the film, a good representation of the film. And would I go see it? Would this still sell me on this film? If I stepped into a cinema today, would this still sell me on The Matrix? Hell yes, it would. I'm a big fan of the first film. Maybe we'll come to the second two maybe at another time as to whether or not they sell those films. But yeah, this really still sells me. I was hyped for The Matrix when it first came out, and it was this trailer that got me going. So it's been interesting to go back and watch the trailer after 2 decades. Yeah, fantastic trailer. Well done. I think this is an interesting one. So let's see what other trailers. We'll go back further. I mean, this was like 20 years ago. Let's go back 40 years. Let's go back to, you know, the early 80s, late 70s. Let's see how they've really changed. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me on this little mini journey into the Matrix. You chose the right pill, and now you know the truth. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. And as I say, you know, tickle the like button. Tickle the like button. Let YouTube know how much you appreciate what we're doing. And also, press the subscribe button. All that kind of stuff. I'm going to gibber through this one. I'm going to shut up now. And hope you enjoyed it. And join us in the next video when we'll pick out another trailer.